We are live. Hopefully, people found the chat because I created it about 25 minutes ago. Busy day at work, didn't get a chance to start it. So, hopefully, people found it. There's already 2 people watching, so that's a good sign. So, hello, welcome. Episode. Apparently, I'm now live on YouTube. Episode number 173. Planes, boats, and automobiles. I wish it were trains, but Jaws is pretty good, so I can't complain. So yeah, those are like our new sets that were introduced this week. Since last Wednesday. I don't know if there's anything going to be coming out tomorrow. Usually it's a Thursday drop of sets, but the McLaren was announced today officially. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see if we have a new set to talk about next week. That was announced the day after our chat, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully some people join. I think Matt might be home by now, but he's probably busy as anything because he was in Brick Rodeo for a few days or for the weekend. I know on Monday he was just still driving home. He was still in Texas, so I think he should be home by now, but not 100% sure. David Sincere is MIA. I think work is just taking a lot of his time, so I'm not sure if he'll join us. Cowdice will hopefully join in. He's probably making a video right now about hitting 1 million viewers or something like that. We'll see. And if not, it'll be a semi-quick chat this week. You can notice behind me there's a castle towers are growing. They're almost at the top. There's like 4 bricks above this yellow section here, and then it's done. I just got an order today of jumpers in yellow and blue 1x2s, and these guys, which I need to finish off the walls on the lower level, right about here, because like these ones are missing walls. Actually, sorry, right here, this level, because they're currently missing their walls because I didn't have enough of those bricks. And then the yellow and blue jumpers, I ordered 1x3 jumpers with 2 studs on it from Shop at Home in as a standard order, and they haven't shipped yet. I think the first one shipped, the first set that I ordered shipped, but it's going to be another like 10 days before it came, and I needed to do a bestsellers order, and I realized that the regular jumpers were on there, and I have a bag full of light gray jumpers that I can just throw behind them, so it'll give me 2 connection points, which is what I need. So I should have done that this evening, but I was busy doing a ton of other stuff. So anyway, hello Eclipse, welcome. 6 people watching. So yeah, I never curated what I did this week, my photos on my camera. So let me just quickly pull up my photos, see what if there's anything in there that I can get rid of, like a picture of a toothbrush head. Well, I'll leave that in there. I need to replace my toothbrush head, so I needed a picture of that. June 2nd, July 2nd. All right. Don't need to do that. Just let me delete one photo here. Sorry about this. High quality coverage here. Pull this picture up. I'll go over my week in review right now because we can. And I'll switch over this. Nope, I'll switch over this one. So one of the main things I did last week was, or in the past week, was my lower part of my keep, actually. Let me just, you're going to see probably some goofy photos of my kid here, but I was trying to find an inner part of the keep here. My kid's graduation, this will do. So the keep, that lower part of the keep used to look like this, where I have some supports in there. I ended up adding some extra supports in here for strength. I then, this was still last week, I started filling in the gaps with some bricks in order to give it some strength to put some flooring down. And that brings us to earlier this week, where I basically managed to plate everything. So you can see there's a bunch of the wedge plates, the wing plates as well. Actually gave a pretty decent area, no gaps. I added some tiles underneath here just to fill that in. That's a 2x2 rounded tile. So technically the stud is here. The studs are here and here. Like it's a 45 degree. So I can't fill that 1x1 dot in with something. Axel, welcome. And I would say too bad Canada and the Netherlands lost. No more to the left, to the right. Yes, there was soccer happening. I thought I heard Canada won something in soccer though. Maybe that was I don't know, in Argentina or something, that they won a game, but that was like yesterday, not today. So I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, filled in, basically made in some sections. Got some pretty good coverage. I mean, there's a few gaps that I'm just not going to fill in. Because towers will hopefully go over these as well. And even using these rail plates here, like it's a little snug. There's a little bit of compression ever so slightly on these. But because these are floating and have a bit of gap, they were able to push in a bit, so it wasn't too bad. And then I was trying to figure out how to do the center core of this, and I realized I'm using the same type of core that I use for the same type of core that I'm using for the smaller towers, which is just I did a video for it, just some brackets backward, upside down and forward. Well, actually, to fit in this hole. So just some inverted brackets, 1x2 brackets of 2x2 plate, and then some regular 1x2 brackets down, and that fills in this hole nicely. And then I would use I'd use the 2x2 wedge plate in here to fill this space in. So similar wedge plate as this, but this is like the 3x3. Well, obviously this is a 3x6, but you know what I mean. So I'm using that in there, and I was trying to fill in these holes, and I couldn't figure out how to do it. And then I had the aha moment. Another picture of that. The aha moment. Wait a moment. A tile will fill that gap up nicely. It just misses every single stud here. And then I kept going with that and realized I can put a tile here, and the tower can rest against it. So like the 4 towers kind of sit on top. I'm not sure if I said hi to Jeff, so hey Jeff. But when I was figuring out the distance between the tower and the walls on the outside, because the 4 towers would sit here, and I ended up coming up with this structure here, and then I made it a little prettier by adding some color in here. I'm debating whether or not to run some more tiles through here, just to give it little pathways. So basically, the idea is the 4 towers. Whoops, the 4 towers sitting here, and there's a pathway into the center as well, which could be a last defensive position if need be, or something. But yeah, I just like that yellow and blue pattern. It also tells me which tower to put where once those towers are finished. I was taking apart a Cat D11 for one of my friends, the Lego set, and that we were having a conversation about the engine, and I was like, it was a 12-cylinder. Anyways, I built a puzzle. Like I said, it was a pretty boring week. The ice cream puzzle. This was actually harder than I thought it would be. In that you don't think it would be, but just because the pieces in each color are fairly random, and the pieces are all the same shape. So I mean, like the same, two knobs, 2 inputs. You know what I mean? The basic puzzle piece. So it's a little harder, I find, to build these. So it took me a little longer than I thought it would, but it was a challenge. The toothbrush. Again, need to replace my toothbrush head. So this is like my progress for over a few days, and then I just sat down one night and finished it off. I did build my Series 26 minifigure stand, and I also got some parts, like those parts I got in today. I did get a couple extra minifig boxes. Both of them are the Alien Beetlezoid character, so those will go in my store. I ordered like $29 in parts, something like that, and I needed to just top it up to get free shipping, so I threw a couple of figs in. So yeah, I built all these. The only modification I've done is that the Mtron figure does have a trans neon goggles on, but I was trying to match the box with the black at the bottom, dark blue, purple, and then the magenta. I think I have another shot of it. Yeah, there we go. Oh my gosh, could it be back from wherever he was?
Vacation.
Oh, were you on vacation?
Yeah.
I did not know that. Because
the last week, yeah, I was in a chalet near Mont Tremblant.
Oh, Okay, you've got my attention and my heart all at the same time. I love
Yeah.
Trumbo.
And so, but the week before I was just like too tired and
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Fair enough. So cool. You
But
had a good
yes,
vacation?
I'm back. Yes. Yeah.
Wait,
But
you just started a job and you already had a vacation? Wow, must be nice. No, I'm just joking.
I already. The problem was that I already booked the chalet through the Verbo
Yeah, yeah,
platform.
yeah.
So
Yeah, so you kind of had to
and it
go.
was already paid for. So I
Yeah,
did ask my boss. I said, "Hey, can I take a week off? Like
yeah,
on the plus
yeah.
it was just 4 days because on Monday was
Oh,
Canada
long
Day.
weekend.
So
Yeah, yeah, makes sense. Cool.
and it was a quiet week because
Hmm.
we had Canada Day and 4th of July was on the Thursday and my
Yeah.
boss is American and
Oh, yeah,
most
that's
of
right.
my
Yeah, so
colleagues are
it's a good week to take off for you guys then.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. I never thought about that. So
So yeah, and my boss was like, "Yeah, no problem. You already booked your vacation, no problem." So
yeah, yeah, yeah.
so yeah, I took
That's
off.
a good thinking.
I had a chalet, and it was a good vacation. It was a good place.
Hmm.
Not a lot of mosquitoes, which it was good,
Yeah.
and no forest fires.
Well, that's
This
definitely
time,
good.
this time, because last year I booked a
Yeah.
chalet in near Gatineau, and we had forest fires, and what that there was one day we couldn't get out of the
Yeah.
house because the air quality was so bad, and we
Yeah.
couldn't see anything. So because of the
Yeah.
smoke, so now yeah, but less mosquitoes, good place to stay, not no forest fires. The only down part
Yeah.
was that the they advertised that we had access to a beach,
Yeah.
and when we got there, it was near the Rivière, the Rouge River,
Okay.
and the River was apparently 5 feet deeper than it,
Mm.
it
So the beach was
usually is,
flooded in.
and the beach was gone, man. And
Wow.
not only that was the beach gone,
Hmm.
they had like a big sign placed there by the municipality of Huberdeau, which were where this the chalet was located, and that said, "Do not, do not swim in the Rouge River. People have died there." And,
Yeah, I guess
and,
because there's a stronger current as well because the water's so
yeah,
high.
the current was crazy.
Yeah.
We actually went. So that was a big of a disappointment, but we found a place up river that didn't have that much current,
Okay.
but apparently it did because uh, we actually had to paddle upriver for a while to get to a lake, and
Hmm.
at one time I had to pull all the two. We had two canoes, and I pulled both canoes paddling all by myself because my
Yeah.
wife just couldn't make it upstream because the current was just like
Yeah.
too crazy. So
I like the way you say canoes.
canoes,
Yeah, you canoees.
canoes.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, canoes. So yeah, and she was in one with Isaac. I was with one with Jacob. So and
Yeah.
Jacob just gave up. So well, my wife tried to went to go first.
Hmm.
She just couldn't paddle it, and she was exhausted. So we
Yeah.
tied the canoes together. I started paddling, and Jacob was paddling, and one time Jacob just gave up. So I
Yeah.
was paddling for two
Easy.
canoes and four people, but I made it up. We made it up river, and
Awesome.
it was a nice time. And we ended up um, putting the canoes on a small beach under a
Mhm.
bridge,
Okay.
road bridge, and we just sat in the water, and the water was amazing. It was great. Like
Cool.
I could if we could if we could have swim, I would have like, or if we had a beach, I
Hmm.
would have like
Yeah.
spent my day in the water, man. It
Yeah.
was
So it's amazing how much weather is different between the 2 years. Like last year, was
Yeah.
the first year we had major forest fires. We always have some, but
Yeah.
last year with such major forest fires, the water levels were really low.
Yeah.
This year didn't like for us didn't really seem like we got much more snow.
No.
But like you said, the water levels were 5 feet higher than normal,
Yes.
which means there was excessive amounts of snow
Yeah.
and runoff or something. Like I don't know what. I
Well,
guess maybe like a big
apparently there was a big, like a
rain
big
storm.
storm or big thunderstorm, and
Okay,
that's why the river
yeah,
was
like
like
further north or
wild.
further.
And we did ask the owner of the place we were staying, and
Yeah,
she said, "Well, we said there's a sign there that's posted by the municipality that says we are not allowed to swim." And she said,
yeah.
"Well, we ignore that sometimes." I mean, like, wow.
Well, but I mean, if
I'm
someone
not
does
gonna take that
drown,
chance. And speaking to the owner of the canoe thing, that
yeah,
afterwards, and she said, "No, no, no, don't go swim in the Rouge River. It's crazy, and people have
yeah,
died there." So,
yeah. Everybody's covering their butt too, just to make sure. We told you. Well, great. I'm glad you're back, and glad you had a hopefully relaxing time, other than canoeing for 4 up a river. Probably
no,
going back down was a lot easier.
and the drive there was like, it's about an hour and
Yeah, that's
15 or
decent.
hour 20 minutes from my
Yeah,
house. So
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I'm right on the bottom of cottage country here, like in Peterborough. I'm so like technically there are lakes within 10 minutes of me if I wanted to go somewhere, but I just never have rented a cottage or anything. I'd like to, but one of these years. So, but yeah, all right. Well, glad you're here and welcome. I was just kind of showing off my minifig display stand,
Ooh,
um,
the
which
one with the pretty colors. Oh yeah.
yes, with the pretty colors. I tried to match the box colors, obviously, right? With the
Yeah, but you did a great job matching
with the
those
blue.
colors. I mean,
Yeah, I try. Like I try every time to try and match the package colors as best as I can. Um, so
but this one, I think this one is particularly well done. I mean, the color mix in there is just
yeah,
amazing, dude.
yeah. So and the figs are in the order that they're in the sheet as well, which is always fun because sometimes they don't work. Like this power lifter dude is just so large, like just so bulky.
Yeah.
Um, but uh, but yeah. Um, what else did I do with that? Oh yeah, the box colors I was trying to match to. I got a bricks and pieces order I made last week. Came in and they had the goats. Um,
I had a Brixton order, also come in. It was a standard one that
yeah.
I did way back to get the new space minifigs.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. I'm trying to get to the button. There we go. Oh, you got the dark blue guys. Did you
The
just
dark
grab a
blue
bunch of?
guys.
Oh, you
No, no,
grabbed all the colors or
I got the two.
the
Well, I
green?
got two of each. So,
Okay.
the green ones,
Yeah. The
and,
blue backpacks
and
aren't available yet, which is
yeah,
weird.
the blue backpacks aren't very, but, and the only problem is, I think Lego
Yeah.
screwed me one helmet over.
Uh-oh. No, it's not in
There's
that
there's there's only one
orange.
orange helmet,
Huh.
and I'm missing one. And I
Hmm.
and I ordered. I actually checked the sheet, and I ordered two, and there's only one. So I'm gonna have to write to Lego and say, "Damn it, where's my other helmet?"
Yeah.
And the other part that I'm, uh, regretting a bit is that I ordered these. Well, what you call them? The Well, it's this part here,
Yeah, the visor.
the visor, but
Yeah.
it's in tan. I thought it was like
Oh,
gold or pure
you got it
gold,
in
and
transparent? Oh, the gold one.
yeah,
Yeah.
and but they're tan, so yeah.
Why would you need a gold? Is it the full one or just the original classic space like Futron type visor?
I no, I wanted the full one, but in gold. Like I wanted to do
Okay.
like,
Do they
m-
do they do they
astronaut.
actually sell it in gold?
Mm,
Because that
they
could be the
used to
problem.
they used to do that, but now
Oh,
they.
I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah,
Brooklyn.
I realized afterwards, after I placed my order, that they were just available in. I got that ordered in tan. So,
Yeah.
and
It's
and I thought, well, tan may work, and no, it doesn't.
It's this style, isn't it?
Yeah. No, it's
No,
the
that's
one
that's
with yeah. That's the old one.
yeah, it's the one with the weird marking on the top.
Yeah.
Which actually, you know what? They might have a link to that other one in here. Yeah, that
Yeah,
one.
that's the one.
Metallic gold.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's the one that comes in like the astronaut.
Yeah.
So do you know how to get the you know how to get the part number
Yeah, I
from
know.
to go to
Yeah, I
the color
know. But
images and
I was looking at the
you're
I
just
was
looking
looking
at the
at the
catalog.
selection that it just look the part I need, but I didn't check
Yeah.
didn't
So
check the color, didn't check the
what I've been doing is I just kind of space them apart. Like I just copied all the metallic gold part numbers, right? And if
yeah.
you space them apart like that, space between, copy them, and then go to the Bricks and Pieces site, Lego Shopping, because that's where they belong. Whoops, wrong one. Bookmarks, Lego Shopping. We'll see if they even have them. Control V, and before you search, make sure you turn on out of stock. Yeah, they do have it.
Yeah.
So they have one that ends in 432. But yeah, I can see how. Whoops, I didn't actually want to pick that. I could see how, like, when you look at
Yeah, go
the
for
more
more
colors.
colors, yeah.
Yeah, so we know that.
Oh, you have to erase the filter there, yeah.
No, it was the last one. Pick. Oh no, I just grabbed this number. I did it again. Control V.
Oops.
So we'll
I
just grab the actual
did
part
it
number
again.
and search. Really?
Really?
Clear all filters. I find sometimes that there are no
Yeah.
filters. Search. That is so messed up. Okay.
Wait, I'll give you the tan number. Where is it? Where's my sheet?
Why are they not coming up? Why is it using design ID? Because that's not what I want. I want
The number for the visor that I ordered was 6263316.
6263316. This has probably become a very boring. Oh yeah, I can see how you get those confused.
See?
Oh, because it has a different number.
Yes.
Oh, this is a different number. I bet you this is a different part number because it's the Chrome version, or it's
Probably.
like the shiny version. Whereas if we, I did it again. If you went here and said view pieces more in this color, yeah, there we go. Okay.
That's why I was confused.
Yeah, so if you had searched for that particular part number, you would have gotten the
Yes.
tan one. That looks like gold. Yeah, okay, I can understand how that works. I've heard a few people complain about the new images because these are like rendered images.
Yeah.
And they don't come out quite as clearly as anyway.
Mm.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
So I might and purists might want to close their sound here or move 10 seconds forward to if you're watching this afterwards. But I might try to paint them or
paint them. Well,
add
how
some
many did you
gold to
order? How many did you order?
it. 10, I think.
Well, 21 cents, so that's $2. Yeah, we'll go for it. Paint them. I just gave you
Yeah.
permission.
Yeah,
The other
16. I
one's
ordered 16. So it
16.
cost
Yeah,
me 336.
and the other one's 60 cents. So at least you didn't order the more expensive one by mistake. So, but yeah, that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
So
Wicked.
I placed a couple of massive orders this week. But yeah, the goats came in for me, along with the goats were best sellers for like half a day.
Yeah.
So I
At
managed
a
to get
wrong
some.
price.
No, they went online for the wrong price. They took them off, and then the next day they came back. I think it was the next day or the day after. It was like June 3rd. I think they came back,
Okay.
and they the Bricks and Pieces Discord channel didn't get updated to say that they were available, but I checked first thing in the morning and I saw them there. So I quickly let our group know. And then I ordered some. Janie wanted some as well. So I ordered 10 and kept, she wanted 3. I kept 7 for myself. But that's like $70 in goat space. No, that's not $70. It's like $6 a piece. $42 in goats.
Ouch.
But yeah, I got my goat. So, is that the last?
Are you going to put them in the castle, or are you just going to hide them in a safe?
Well, they're in a safe right now. No, right now they're just right now they're hanging out here with my
your space.
Where's my mouse? With my white goats that I've collected from the collectible figs. But yeah, I plan to do a fields, like to do a farm, and I was thinking a castle based farm, but anyways, Jeff, just catching up on chat. Jeff likes the stand colors. Fig stands work well on it to make it look even better. Yeah, I did like it. Originally, I was just gonna make it all black or do the tiers in each of the different colors, but I was like, no, that's just gonna look like crap. Nice shirt, Dave. Those helmet costs a lot. And you ordered one more and there was a mistake. No, don't say damn it. Just say you ordered one more and there was a mistake. Yeah. I mean, if you have to place another order, like for me, it's like, how much was that part worth, right? That helmet, like 50, 60 cents.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's worth the call, but I would like,
the helmet, it's actually very pricey. It's $1.09 each
for the orange helmet.
Yeah.
Okay. I would complain then. Yeah.
I'm totally gonna complain because I paid for it and it wasn't delivered. So yeah, I'm totally gonna ask for it.
I guess I don't know if it was like a 20 or 30 cent piece. I'd be like, yeah, whatever. I'll just order one more next time. But yeah, I could see that being a thing. I did end up ordering. Let me just open up this sheet.
And I'm going to complain because I mean, how you have this sheet here? You have the spreadsheet.
Yeah.
Just follow the spreadsheet. You two helmets. You put it, and there's like no one near that helmet in the list. I mean, there's no one either up or down or so. How can I get? How could I get one?
Yeah.
If it's written 2. I mean, if I got it 4, I wouldn't complain. If I got it 24, I wouldn't complain. But I got 2.
Yeah.
And I got only 1 of them. So yeah. And $1.09, I'm gonna complain about it.
Yeah. I'm not sorry. I wasn't sure what the price was, but is this the one? That's not the order I made. Oh no, there it is. There. Why is there such a gap here? Hold on. I'm just getting rid of some. I'm playing with my spreadsheet, which sounds ruder than it was. Delete rows. There. Okay. So a couple of weeks ago. Okay. I'm just trying to get this back to sharing screen now. So I've been ordering castle parts. And yeah, really. This order, which is basically all the brackets and stuff that I need, plus the dark purple 1x1 dots finally are in, so I can update the purple spaceman. But that order shipped on the 7th of June, or the 8th of July. Sorry, so 2 days ago. Is it only 2 days ago?
Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense. So I've been like updating the site for the next order because the next order I made like a week after, and I'm like, please ship, but this one hasn't shipped yet, which are more parts because I expanded the castle layout. But then I did the silly thing of ordering one leg in another order. I actually needed 2 because I got torsos from the Bricks and Pieces or from the Lego store. Yeah, the BAM. I got the other torsos and I didn't have enough legs, so I ordered one leg. But then I also, like the same day I ordered the goats, I ended up ordering all the castle torsos as well. And Janie was looking through some of the stuff and she asked for some of these things, so I ordered some of those for her and some of them for me. The green pumpkins have actually gone out of stock, which is interesting. But the banana peel, I was like, I wasn't going to get those originally, and it's like, no, I want some of those too. I think that's kind of funny. But then Janie said she also wanted the space figures. So like a couple of days ago, I ended up ordering 10. I ended up doing another order,
Again
60
with legs.
legs for her, one leg for me because I needed the extra one, and then basically she wanted 10 of every figure. So I ended up ordering a lot of money in the figs. What's not shown here is the
Yeah,
parts
I didn't order the Azure one
Oh,
because I got a bunch of the
yeah,
poly bags. So
yeah, and the
and
crabs.
I mean, every time I go to the Dollarama, there's
Yeah.
one there. So I'm
Yeah,
picking one up. And
yeah, makes sense. Sorry, I'm just scrolling down through my list here. That's the order. Oh, and
visors.
the order that I made for these parts here. I also had ordered all the visors and the tassels for the commander and the legs, which originally I wasn't going to order because I thought they were black, and they came in, and I'm like,
Nope.
theyese aren't black.
No,
And
they're
then
not.
I looked at the actual figure, and I'm like, oh, I thought it was a black figure. I didn't realize it was like a metallic gray.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, so I'm glad I ordered them because. But yeah, so I basically this past week I basically ordered, and like I said, the crabs became available, and I wanted some crabs. And the funny thing was, Janie wanted 5 crabs, and so I basically built an order based on hers and said it's going to cost this much. Are you okay with that? She's like, yep, sounds good. I'm like, okay, fine. Then I increased the number of legs plus 1, and I forgot to increase the number of crabs. So I only ordered 5 freaking crabs, and I'm like, now I got to order another order and make it worth $18 or like $19. I think is the threshold now, whatever the threshold is. So, Janie, if you're watching this, and better cover Brandon's ears because I don't know if he knew that he was getting these. But anyways, but yeah, the green backpack's available, but the Dark Azure one isn't, which is interesting as well. So, but yeah, I created this spreadsheet basically for the sake of for Dave and Janie, like it's a Google sheet, right? So that I can order parts, or I can say, what do you want? And I can, give them a link.
You're pointing to the brownish.
Yeah, you didn't get any of this.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't get any of these because I don't like that figure, honestly.
Well, see, to me, the dark green, the dark blue, and this one are like the section leaders or the commanders of each of the, like, to me the dark orange is the commander of the orange guys because there's only one dark orange guy in the set. There's only one dark blue. There's only one dark green. So those are like the leaders, and then there's the regular green, the medium azure, and the orange are like the minions, if you will. And then the black dude is the commander, right?
Yeah.
So that's how I kind of figured it was. So, but yeah, it's a lot of parts.
And they're expensive.
They are.
Because I was originally when I ordered, I had like 3 of each in my cart, plus the legs and all the helmets. And then I went, I don't need that many, and they're quite pricey. So I went down to 2, and I was like,
yeah,
that would be enough. So
because I own almost, we'll get to that, all the sets. I didn't need any duplicate guys. Like I bought an extra 5 of those poly bags, so I had the blue arm guys extra. And I ended up ordering. I think I ordered 10 of the other guys, and I think I ordered 10 with the orange, the medium orange arms.
Yeah,
because I like that color, and I could see using those arms in something else. Because I'm going to pop those arms off and make a red guys and make yellow guys and like basically make all the other colors that they don't have. So I just ordered like 10 torsos, 10 legs, and I just chose one of them because I don't want a full army of them necessarily.
Yeah.
But yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say. And then I have the mini doll ones as well, the friends ones as well. And I said almost all the sets because they just dropped a poly bag in one of the European magazines.
Oh.
Which we'll get to when we get to the news. Which could be a segue to the news. Did you do any Lego stuff other than receiving orders this week? I'm guessing not.
No, but I did order. I did spend a little money.
Yeah.
At Toys R Us because they had like a big sale. So I got
off sale. Yeah.
Yeah, the 50% off sale. So I got another space. Yeah, the space. Yeah, this one, the space station.
Yeah. Okay. You got one of those.
So I got at 50% off. I got another one,
yeah.
And I also I think I ordered something else. Where was it? Oh, yeah.
Oh yes, I just built that, and it's not here. Where did I put it? I just built the Humpty. Did I talk about it last week? I think I talked about it last week.
I don't know. I
Uh,
wasn't there.
it's actually I know I knew that. It's actually a good build, and I can almost understand the price point at really
And
expensive.
I actually got two for that
Yeah,
price because
yeah,
they
because
were really
they were
cheap at Toys.
50%. They were like $50 or something, right?
$50 at Toys R Us.
Yeah,
So
and I got
that
mine for something.
and when I saw that price, I remember our conversation saying, "I David, at what point are you going to buy them? At like
Yeah,
$50, I'm going to buy."
yeah.
So yeah,
Um,
I bought two. So I'm going to keep one, and the other one will probably go in the fridge, and I'll resell later, or probably just the
just say
figs.
in the fridge.
Yeah,
In the fridge.
the fridge.
In,
That's an expression we have here in Quebec.
okay. In
At
other words, you're gonna put it on a shelf.
over at
You're gonna
Kellogg we
save it
have
for later.
that like that closet that you put the sets in that you don't want to build already, or
Okay.
we call
So
that the
your
fridge.
backlog, or yeah,
Yeah,
or yeah, okay.
we call
Um,
that the fridge. It's like
okay.
a given expression in Kellogg's. Well, we say it in French, the frigidaire.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's an expression here we have. Put it in the fridge.
Okay. Interesting. See, we've learned something. We've learned that he says canoe wrong, and we learned that he puts sets in his fridge, to keep them cool and yeah. Um,
Yeah, I'm probably gonna sell just the figs and recover the cost of
yeah,
the set.
yeah. Yeah. I when I built the set, I was surprised by the amount of larger parts that are in that set. And in my mind, I had no problem paying $70 because there were a lot of bigger parts that I wasn't expecting in that set. Like it is a bulkier set
Yeah,
for so I could
but
technically see why they would have charged 130, although I do think that was way too high,
yeah, way too
right?
high.
So
And because when I bought the set, I went online and I looked at pictures of the real thing. Well, not the real thing, but
mhm,
the ship we see in the movie,
yeah,
and the Lego part, the Lego version is actually quite far from the real thing. I mean,
yeah. I'm just trying to find it here. If I have it, where the heck did I put it? Oh, there it is. I found it.
because looking at the pictures of the real thing, well, not the real thing, but the one we see in the movie, it's quite,
But yeah, I mean, like construction wise,
yeah,
there's like a lot of big parts, and all the figs are inside, so they're probably gonna fall out. But the whole roof opens up, and there's like a whole area inside. Lots of trains, orange brick, 1x1 bricks as well. So, and it's weird. The cockpit doesn't quite close all the way because it's on a slight angle.
yeah.
But I can understand, and it's hitting the cockpit hits those two white bricks right there, so it doesn't want to go any further. But I enjoyed the build. Lots of the curved pieces on there. The engine placement here is pretty nice. How they've done that. Look, it's even got a rear or back window, so you can look in your rearview mirror and see what's going on. But yeah, it's I don't know. The hoopty flew away. No, I just put it on a shelf. Honestly.
Wait. I'm gonna
Um,
share. Wait. I'm gonna share something.
what do you want to share, Dave? You want to share your opinions on something? Do you need a rant? Oh, you're sharing like a screen?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh,
share
it's
my
okay.
screen.
Because I haven't seen it show up yet, so
Wait,
he's trying to remember
I'm
how to
looking.
share.
No,
He's thinking
I'm
of it.
trying to find it. Oh, there
Oh,
we
he's
go.
trying to find it. The screen? Oh,
Yeah,
oh yeah,
that's the real ship. And you know that there's those little fins on top that you don't have with the Lego version. Is there's the curvy part here for the wings that you don't get with the Lego set, and
yeah. I mean, it doesn't have these guys sticking out of the side. They're
yeah,
shorter. Yeah, I agree. But I mean, you never know though. Too like a lot of times, I find that they are building sets off of like early concepts,
yeah,
possibly as well.
sure, but
And I mean these. the legs at the bottom, the rear legs pointing down, those are probably landing gear, but they're probably also these pieces here.
Yeah, they
They're
are.
just they're just down in a landing
Yeah,
position as well,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
So, but like I said, the ship was fun. I enjoyed building it. It was surprisingly better than I thought. Like build wise, it was better than I thought it would be. So, um, so yeah. Who go? Only thing I want from that set is the Miss Marvel minifigure. Yeah.
Hence why I want to sell the minifigs.
Yeah, yeah, and the second one, why not? And you get 3 cats too. You can sell those also, because you don't need that many cats necessarily. So, shall we jump into the news?
Sure.
All
Is
right.
there a lot of news?
There's a little bit. I got to find the right. I have so many
Plane, boats,
tabs.
and automobiles, and no helicopters.
Yeah, well, planes, trains, and automobiles was what the title I wanted to use, but we didn't have trains. We had boats. So I was like, okay, trains, boats, and automobimes.
And
No, there's
no
only 3 new sets.
helicopters.
There's only 3 new sets. Sorry, Dave.
Oh.
Is that accurate though? I'm still thinking there's definitely a lot of stuff coming out in August release. Like the
Yeah.
August release is huge for us because all the newer stuff is also August 1st, but it's August in Europe as well. So, all right, first up, ideas. Yet another Avatar Airbender set has made it into the Lego Ideas project. This is by Firecracker IS. And it comes with Aang.
Why do you keep making these?
Yeah, it comes with Appa, Aang, Katara, Sokka, and Zuko. They are
Lego
popular.
Lego is not gonna pick up that IP again.
But the thing is, Lego has the ability to block the IP from their thing, right? Because there's a list of IPs that's allowed, and this one's still on the list because they've had the IP in the past.
Yeah.
And with the movies or with the Netflix show coming out, which did also get renewed for a few more seasons, it's possible that they could do this. But the problem is, like, there's always one of these at least every cycle.
Yeah.
So, like, which one do you choose, and like, how is that fair for everybody? But
and I mean, what's the interest in this particular set? I mean, it's like, okay, it's a big beast.
Have you watched the show?
No.
Okay, you should watch the show. Watch the cartoon. The cartoon is absolutely amazing. It's on Netflix. Avatar: The Last Airbender. It is actually a really good show. A lot of episodes, but it's humorous. Like it's got some adult humor in it and stuff. You should watch the show. I watched it not too long ago with my kids and I loved it. And then I watched the Netflix show, which follows a lot of the storyline, obviously for the original cartoons, but in a condensed form because they didn't have 26 episodes. So, anyways, another idea set that hit the 10,000 mark was the Wild West blacksmith.
That I can see why you would
Yeah.
like vote for this thing. Especially if you're a Wild West fan,
just watch it.
Or
yeah. Well, and there's been a few Wild West mocks now that have made it
Yeah.
to Bricklink Designer Program, and I think there was one that was also for.
And I'm still amazed that Lego hasn't revisited. Hasn't. I'm not having a hard
Hasn't
time with
revisited the
my
Wild West?
hasn't revisited the Wild West theme yet.
They
revisited Arctic. They revisited
yeah,
a bunch of themes. They're going big on space. Why not
it also
get?
because if you revisit Wild West, you might need to include Native Americans, and that might not be culturally appropriate these days, right? Like,
I mean,
you could just
have to.
You could just do robbers and cowboys, right?
Yeah,
Type
sure.
thing.
Yeah. You don't have to include Native Americans to have a Wild West theme.
Agreed. I'm just thinking out loud though. Like that might be one of the things that's preventing them from doing it, right? Anyway, so this one's built by Lucky with 2 L's. The build features a Western-style workshop that has a removable roof to access the inside. It also proposes minifigures of blacksmith's wife, blacksmith's helper, a customer, and an elegant lady. But the wife can't be an elegant lady? Anyway.
No, because the wife.
That is so weird. I have never gone to VRBO. That was the site you used to book your. And I opened this before we had this conversation. So that's just weird though that it pops up now.
Meta's listening.
But how? Because anyways, so yeah, there's a couple of
Because
shots
we're
of the
talking
inside.
into mics, dude.
Yeah. No, but I already opened this. It's not like they refreshed the ad. We've had some Cowboys and Native Americans. We had Native Americans in the classic minifig series.
Yes. In the
We
first,
have?
the first one that they had an American, and the first one, and I think the series after they had a chief with the big
Okay.
head.
All right.
Big
Well,
thing.
I guess it's possible then. I know you have to do it tastefully, obviously.
Yeah,
But
and you have to consider that either way, it's part of history.
yeah,
There was Native American
conflict.
and wrongfully their
Yeah,
lands were taken away from them, and
she had a baby. That's right. I do remember that. There was like a
yeah.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, Mock looks pretty cool though, for sure.
Yep.
So
Way
again,
better than that Airbender thing.
yeah, I agree. And lastly, there was a
I
Bluey.
like Bluey. Bluey is my favorite show right now.
I have never watched Bluey.
You have to watch if you have Disney Plus. You have to watch Bluey.
I have Disney Plus. This is by Monkey Scout. I'm still trying to watch the rest of the Bad Batch.
Because I started watching Blue with Isaac, which is obviously his age, but
yeah.
the show itself is pretty darn funny, and the dad is the one that gets like the raw deal of it all.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So you can relate. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I can relate. I like Bluey. Bluey is
okay.
I mean, as a kid show, I think Bluey is on top of everything right now.
Yeah, well, I've heard a lot of people talking about Bluey and stuff. There's people that freak out about it, and I'm like, I just haven't had a chance to watch it. I'm still
I saw the first episodes I saw was last year, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, we went on vacation in Ottawa, and we were staying at a hotel, and they had a show on, so we watched a couple of episodes.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I was hooked from there, and then we got Disney Plus here in the house. So yeah.
Yeah. Disney Plus is awesome. I haven't watched the new X-Men series because I've been trying to catch up and rewatch X-Men 97 because it has literally been 30 years, 20 years, and I just don't remember the shows. I remember watching them, but I don't remember the storyline. So I'm in the last season of X-Men 97. Or sorry, the original X-Men cartoon. Then I'll start watching X-Men 97. I started watching Bad Batch the other day, like season 3, and Eclipse is saying it's a really good finale.
I wasn't impressed with the finale of Bad Batch personally.
But
but I'm not going to spoil it. I'm just going to say
that. But the one thing that caught me right off the bat with Bad Batch, the first episode, is they reference the mountain that the whole season's taking place in is a mountain from the Thrawn books, the Kevin or not Kevin J. Anderson, the Timothy Zahn books, the original 90s, like early 90s Timothy Zahn books.
Yeah.
So that
Dave Filoni Dave Filoni is I think he has a good grasp on what Star Wars fans want, and
so,
but
and I've also
I'm having a hard time. I started to watch The Acolyte,
and
I'm having a hard time figuring out how it fits.
So The Acolyte, the latest episode dropped, which I think is episode 7. I think I just watched it.
I haven't watched it.
I just watched it, and it's basically it tells you the actual story of what happened. How much have you watched of the Acolyte?
I watched the first 6 episodes.
Okay, so the two girls. It basically tells you the story of them of them when they meet the two girls for the first time. It's like the backstory, and it's a totally different story than what the first episode shows.
Okay.
So it is interesting. I don't know if it makes like I'll have to see where it goes from here, but it's kind of interesting to see how it continued and what actually transpired on that in that planet. But anyways, okay, Bluey. I will start watching Bluey when I get the chance.
Just watch a few episodes. I mean, you'll get the gif and
okay. And then my kids will laugh at me for watching Bluey.
Yeah.
So this is the third time the same project has reached the goal of 10,000 supporters by the fan, but there are slight changes to it. It's a 2,395 piece build. Still has the house, but it's half the size of the original one. Okay, so they've scaled the set down. So I'm wondering if Lego
obviously.
gives them feedback saying this set's just a little too big. So
unfortunately, I think it's a good idea. I think
Yeah.
it could sell well with younger kids.
Well, it totally would sell well
Or-
based on for anybody. I would think if that
Yeah,
many people love this show.
but if you want to sell that particular IP to young kids, you cannot sell them a
$300. Yeah.
almost to 2,400 pieces. I mean,
Bluey-
it has to be like down to under 1,000 pieces.
Yeah,
I think.
I know Bluey's on Disney Plus, but is it actually a Disney-owned series? Because I know it's an Australian production.
I don't think so. I don't think it's produced
I'm
by
just-
Disney.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if they have the ability to, like, if it's a Disney license, then it'd be a lot easier for them to pick that up,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So,
But I mean, given that it's on Disney Plus, there are probably some links between the Disney and the or actually owners of the IP. So
yeah.
I could
And
see this happening.
Yeah, I mean, why not? Anything can happen. Anyways, all right. Last week we talked about San Diego Comic-Con and Lego possibly having a booth at San Diego Comic-Con. Just yesterday, the list of exclusives for the San Diego Comic-Con was put up on their portal, and there is no Lego in this list. So it seems that Lego is pulled away from this, and Lego
Finally,
giving out exclusives. The rumor since after COVID was that Lego was not happy with fans reselling the items, and that's why they've stopped. So, yeah. So Lego will be at the booth.
What? I mean, what was Lego doing at Comic-Con in the first place?
Well, it's a great. I mean, Lego is mainstream popular now. So I mean,
but you're not a comic. You're not. I mean,
but Comic-Con has got just a bunch of vendors and stuff as well, right? Like they're just everything's there. And to me, I think them being at Comic-Con is great presence because all you do is bring all your pop culture things. You bring your Transformers, you bring everything that you know the Dune set and stuff.
but I mean,
like, all the Star Wars stuff.
Yeah, but
and all exactly.
The audience is a bunch of geeks.
Yeah, but Axel should host the show.
So these geeks, they actually know your products. They know that you have a Millennium Falcon.
Okay,
they know that you have
the geeks might bring their significant others that aren't necessarily geeks, and they might see stuff there, and it's like, oh, Lego makes that set, right?
Yeah.
Like they probably are pulling in business at Comic-Con.
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so.
All right. Well, they keep on going back, so obviously.
Well, they're not going this year. So
I think they actually have a storefront. I think at the Comic-Con. I don't remember if they do or not. But anyways,
I mean, yeah, a pop-up store would probably be a good idea because you want to sell to those geeks your IP stuffs and yeah, sure, but having a presence there to promote your line of products, I'm not on the marketing side. I don't see the added value for Lego.
Yeah. So, and last year their booth was actually a Brickbuster video booth, which didn't really tie into anything with Blockbuster, but it was designed as an old Blockbuster store.
Yeah.
It did have a build your own minifigure experience, which you could say was an exclusive, but it was not as popular as previous minifig sets. The panels and signings still have yet to be revealed, so we'll update you as soon as there are announcements. So I know Lego Ninjago had a panel like last year, and I think they had a few other Lego related panels. So I mean, it does, if they have panels going on, it makes sense that they also have a presence. And like it's more of a thing that's like, oh, I want to go see the Lego booth, right? Because they're also going to have probably the latest sets that are coming out that haven't released yet on display.
Yeah.
Right. So drum up some pre-orders and all that stuff. So don't be such a bum, or don't be such a bum. Don't be such a downer there, Dave. Anyway,
I'm a bum. I'm a
so
bum.
the only reason I'm talking about Brick Filet, I think
Brick Filet.
I don't know. I don't know how to read Irish. Feel. Anyways, it's an event that's returning to Ireland next week. I've already heard a few people saying that they're getting ready to go. Deborah Higdon has left. She's left the south of France to go up to Dublin, Ireland for this event, which happens next week, or the 20th and 21st of July. So I just wanted to make a point. If anybody's going and you see a shorter lady of older age, her name is Deborah, tell her that the Canadian Brick Builders say hi.
She's not that old.
She's retired.
Well, she doesn't look that old.
No, she doesn't look that old, but you'll know her. Well, anyways,
if you see a Deborah, short lady looking like a teacher,
a retired teacher, and she's Canadian, but they're spending 2 years in the south of France for just because they can, because they're retired,
and because like Mark and her just love the south of France and Europe in general.
So, well, the nice warm temperatures as well. Yeah. Jeff raises a good point. Their booth there may work well to keep sellers of knockoff minifigures from the floor and stuff like that too. Maybe there's, I don't know, maybe. Huh. She doesn't look that old. Great save there, Dave. Dave, 1 point with Deborah. Deborah, unfortunately, I don't think Deborah watches this. Deborah, if you watch this, throw a link in the comment and tell please, and just let everybody know how dead I am later on, obviously, because it's not going to be in here. But Deborah and I have been friends for a very long time, and I always joke about her being retired and stuff. So, but anyways, if you know Deborah, please say hi to her for us, because we miss her dearly. She was actually back in Ontario last 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, 2 or 3 weeks ago. Yeah,
for a bit, but I didn't get a chance to see her. So. Because they're coming back.
Yeah, it was just a short hop back, and
so I am looking forward to them coming back. I guess probably at the end of or after winter next year. I guess is probably when they'll be back. But anyways, okay. Next up, there is a new gift with purchase available. I think it's already available. Lego Fun Creativity 12-in-1. I feel like this one already came out previously, but that might have been a different summer 12-in-1.
Yeah, there was a different summer because I know I got one, but.
Yeah, and it had like a sandcastle, I think, a sandcastle build. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. So yeah, the new promotion has started. Technically, this set isn't new, as it was released last July, and it fit the summer theme, so it is the same. Okay.
Yeah, it is the same. But it's honestly, I look at the parts, and it's a nice part spec. If you're you're planning on spending money on Lego, and
$110. And it's available until July 14th. There's also a polybag offer as well if you spend money on creator. If you spend. Oh no, it's actually. Is this for another promotion of the polybag sets for Lego Creator Iconic Red Plane?
Lego purchase of $50, so you get the 12-in-1 and the polybag.
65 Canadian, yeah. I thought one of these might be based on certain themes. You know what? Let's just check this out quickly, because I actually have the deals link right here.
Last July it wasn't based on the theme you were.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, it looks like.
Yeah, you get them both for.
Yeah, so one's a Lego Insiders only though. That's the deal.
Oh.
So you have to be an insider.
Who's not a Lego Insiders?
there's some people that just don't want to give that information, right? Like, so price ranges. Let's just grab an expensive set here, over $100. Let's just add it to the cart. Hit shopping. Ooh, I want that set. Add. Okay. I want
The
that set too.
bumblebee, the bumblebee.
Automatically added.
See,
Bumblebee's a little cheaper. But if you are placing an order, I've heard rumor. And I think it was a Brick Fanatics thing.
I heard a rumor.
And I didn't
heard
see
a
it.
rumor. They said you got some Lego to order.
I don't see it here, but I heard that there was a rumor of. I don't see it. Okay, I heard that there was a rumor that next week, because Prime Days is coming up, on the
16th and the 17th.
And I think I saw a rumor that was either the 12th to the 20th, or
probably more on the 14th.
Well, somewhere in the next week, that Lego's going to have another. Probably when this one's over, so probably after the 14th. Like you said, they're going to have double VIP, and they're also going to possibly have another gift for purchase giveaway, which could be, I think it was a flower shop, like one of the little mini buildings, like a flower shop one, that they were giving away. So if you are,
I think I would rather like the 12-in-1 than the.
But the thing is, if you're ordering bricks and pieces standard stuff, you're best to wait for the VIP points, the double VIP.
Yeah.
So yeah, it makes whatever you want. Obviously, I think I banned myself from ordering stuff for the next week at least, because I just spent a lot of money on build castles. Anyway, so yeah, there's that one. Next up, we have the Helicarrier, which we did talk about yesterday or last week, which I talked about last week. No, Dave was there. The other one. The mid-scale Helicarrier is now available for pre-order on Shop at Home. So if you're looking to buy it, you can go pick it up, or you can go pre-order it. Again, great way to save those pre-orders for double VIP points, things like that, because it does count towards that. So yeah. All right, set time. First up, did you watch Lego Masters the last season, Dave?
No.
Okay. So the last season of Lego Masters introduced a new part of the contest, which was the final model that wins.
Yeah, I remember that promotion.
Will convert it into a set.
Yeah.
So the final model, I don't know if there's a picture of the final model. Oh yeah, here's the final model picture, which was done by Christopher and Robert, and it was an airplane with a bunch of scenes inside of where they've traveled. And when I saw this and it won, I was like, how the are they going to build that into a Lego set? They have done that with this one, Travel Moments. So it's a nice, it's a flat Earth picture with an airplane on it and a boat. So we had boats twice now and airplanes. That's the airplane topic today. Plus also picture holders at the back for storing your moments. So this looks a lot better than what they built. I'm just saying, as a point of view, as an item for sale.
Yeah.
I don't think the airplane would have worked as well.
Yeah.
But I still don't know how well this thing will sell. I have to say.
Well, it's one of those art pieces that you might have laying around. If you're a Lego fan and a traveling fan, you might get this just to hang your pictures there in the background.
Yeah.
And it's a nice display piece that you can have on the shelf.
Yeah.
And collect dust on it.
And collect dust, yes.
I mean, Lego is doing these stuff, and people are buying them. I mean, the flowers. That's basically it. You're building the flowers. You're putting them on your shelf, and they start collecting dust.
But
I mean,
the flowers,
that's
totally
the same principle. But these sets are selling, so yeah. Why not?
The flowers I understand though, because the flowers, there's just people that kill flowers and they just want to have something that's nice like flowers in their house. That's why I have the flowers in my house, because I can't kill them. But anyways, which isn't true, because if you swipe them, if you hit them hard enough, they definitely break apart. So
Yeah.
technically get killed. But, so yeah, the German retailer Alternate has revealed a new Lego set called Travel Moments, which is the winning set from Lego Masters Season 4. It could be, it is. As seen on the show, Christopher Duckbricks and Robert designed this set, which showcased the memorable personal travel experiences. It's a 1,231 piece set, list price of 120 euros, so 120 US, probably 150 Canadian. The set features a buildable world map along with various vehicles, including the World Wonderliner, which was the name of the winning Lego model master model. There's also location tiles you can place on the map along with photo clips. So there's little suitcase tiles, which is kind of cute. They actually got a printed tile. 3 printed tiles, I guess, because there's 3 different colors. And some smaller vehicles as well and stuff. And it Hanes at the looks of it. And it's a family build. You can each build a section. So it's kind of interesting. I mean, I can see if you're traveling or something and you want to have some memories, why not, right? But I don't know. I have a feeling this will be one of those 40% clearance sets in a year or so. Another set that was announced this week was the Lego Build Together message board, which is I'm seeing a similar theming here between this and the last one, where this like the pink outer box. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just go back for a second.
It
seems to be some kind of similar theme.
Yeah.
Build. Oh, maybe because it's a build together. Is that there? Yeah, it's got the build together logo as well. So, so this is obviously name player letter plates that you can build. It looks like they have a Technic backing. So each letter is around the size of a Technic plate, which means they probably have a lot of half stud pieces or whatever, the half pins to connect plates to. But yeah, this set is releasing on August 4th. The set has 1,743 pieces. Will retail for 99 US, so probably 120 Canadian. The set features a buildable message board, which can build up to 30 letters in the Latin alphabet. The set joins Travel Moments as part of the new Build Together theme. So there you go. And we've got French ones and some other languages. I'm not sure what some of those are. Maybe Spanish. And it also has
in Gran Dia, that's Spanish.
A great day. Ahoy va sur. I'm not sure what that is. So also it comes with printed tiles as well. So this is kind of like a Dots spin-off type thing as well, kind of.
Yeah.
Because they're doing a lot of these little printed 1x1 rounds. And actually, sorry, these aren't 1x1s. These are 3x3 tiles. And there was some discussion on the Discord board about these being printed versus stickers. There was a picture of a close-up of one of these, and it was a sticker. But printed also could be a possibility, because it's like some of the pictures are digital, so it's hard to tell. But yeah, I mean, this one I could see as this would make a nice little display for your house or whatever, like put on a table or whatever. You can have your own family logo or something on there. So could be interesting. Next up, we have the set that was announced after the last chat, which was the Jaws set. Which I don't know. What do you think? Do you like the set?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a nice boat. No,
because it's a dust collector.
Yeah.
But yeah, the boat is nice. I mean, I can see the boat going into people's towns, cities, and stuff. So why don't we talk about it first? The quintessential 4th of July movie. Lego has officially revealed the next idea set, which was Jaws, releasing August 3rd, 1,497 pieces. It's like, ooh. And will retail for $149.99. So it's literally 10 cents a piece. US.
That's a good price.
Yeah. Yeah. The set
probably got to be like $179.99 or one.
Yeah, which is still decent.
185.
Right?
Yeah. Canadian. So
yeah. The set features the iconic shark in brick built form, along with the orca boat, with the minifigures of the Chief Martin Brody, Matt Hooper, and Sam Quint. Jaws can either be displayed on the seawater base or on its own stand. The base has a printed tile with Chief Brody's famous line, "You're going to need a bigger boat." Lego has also released the first ever Brickbuster mini film called Jaws. Oh yeah, this is actually funny. In a Jiffy where you can watch here. Um, you know what? Copy the link. I'll throw it into our chat. It's like a little mini film of. Oh yeah, well there's a.
Oh, you can actually build the whole shark. That's cool.
Yeah, you can. So yeah, you build the shark, or you can, it splits apart so you can put it
Yeah.
into the scene of water. So there's a stand that you can put the shark on the. You can put the boat in your city, and you can put the shark on a stand on your table or something like that, with the figs. The boat is actually.
Or you could have the boat on top of the water and have the shark under the water.
There you go. You can do that too. The figs are pretty cool. The shark is, or the boat is beautiful as well. We will jump over to the new elementary because I did find some interesting parts on there. We'll look at that in a minute. But I also want to talk about the other big announcement, which was actually done today, which is the large 1/8 scale Technic McLaren P1, which is the large 550-ish dollar Technic set Canadian. 449 US. I think 550 was the price. Available August 1st. It's 3,893 pieces. It is not orange. It's the medium orange, the same color as the helmet you're missing. So yeah.
Now that's
That
why
color.
I'm not. I don't have my helmet. They took the helmet.
they need the orange for this.
Please.
So I don't know if there'll be Technic beams in here because I don't usually use a lot of Technic brick beams, Dave. So Cowdice. So you can't really build this one in your go-kart series yet. But yeah, released on August 1st. The set is 3,893 pieces. I already said that. The set features a new hybrid hypercar that has 7-speed gearbox with 2 shifter drums, working suspension, a V8 piston engine, adjustable rear wing, and opening dihedral doors, which apparently the designers had problems trying to figure out how to do. I'm hoping they show us a picture of the doors that are open. They don't, so let's just jump into the actual Lego site.
Show us the door, Lego.
449. I'm just going to change it to Canadian because I can. 589. I was a little off. Yeah, these are big sets, and they are literally like. I'm trying to fit myself on the screen. They're literally like a very big scale.
Yeah.
So they're definitely worth the price.
But then again, wants to build them, they're dust collectors. Because
I have seen on Instagram, I have seen people that have taken picture frames and they'll take the color of the box, like they'll make a graphic that's similar box like this, and then they hang the picture frame on the wall, and they have like a nail coming out of the picture frame, and then they hang the car on that.
Yeah.
So the car's vertical on the wall, and I'm like, that's a pretty brilliant idea if you have a lot of wall space.
Yep.
But it is a gorgeous vehicle.
Yeah, look at the size of that.
It's massive, yes, and I don't think she's necessarily a smaller. She's not Deborah height, so it's a pretty big vehicle. Oh yeah, there's the door opening there. So the door kind of opens at this point. So gull-wing-ish, but not quite. There's also a wheel you turn at the back that raises and lowers the tail fin. And this one, there's some question about. We're not sure if this just removes off this way or if it's hinged. But like the details on the back end and the engine, like the exhaust system and everything, is beautiful back here.
Yeah.
So I was quite impressed by looking at that.
Good attention to details there.
Yeah. Now the interesting thing is the P1 hasn't been in production for a few years. I'm not sure how many years, but it's been a few. So it's interesting that they chose an older model car, but I mean it's a pretty iconic vehicle, I guess. So
yeah.
Is there no, just the regular video. So yeah. I know someone will be building this one. The same person who I've been disassembling the Cat D11 for to sell, so that part of the proceeds can go to buy this one, because $589. I've never spent that much on a Lego set. But anyways, so yeah, it's kind of like I said, gorgeous model. It's the big Technic model for the year. So I know Shane in our group, in our Canadian Brick Builder group, is a fan of the Technic models as well. So
yeah,
I know they'll definitely have a market. It's just going to be an expensive market. They might not sell as many units as Jaws.
Yeah, but
maybe.
I don't think they expect to
No,
sell as much.
no. But there definitely is quite the market for it.
Yeah.
Um, uh, I'm just trying to catch up on chat here. Dave's just on.
And if you are on a budget and you want that set, you might want to wait out. Usually, Costco carry these big sets.
Not on the biggest ones.
Yeah, they often do on the
Okay,
website
wasn't
at
sure about
least.
that.
On the
Because I
website at
know,
least. So
and I also know that they I think the Lamborghini Cyan, which was the lime green one, it's Amazon finally dropped the price after about a year, like $100 less. So I mean, they do go on sale, but they're harder to get on sale, I would say,
yeah,
unless, like you said, Costco gets it. But I'll have to keep my eye open for that. Axel's going to a small Lego gathering near him this weekend. First time going there. Awesome. Hope you have fun. Um, I wish they would stop the gift of purchase based on purchase of a specific theme. Well, again, they obviously haven't done that for this time around, but they have done that in the past for sure. The gathering should be fun, Axel. I don't like the set, no inspiration. I'm trying to think what one that is. Oh, that's the Earth, the airplane set.
yeah.
That's my link. And then Axel's also saying I like Technic, but I'm so bored with all the cars. I saw another brand that made a two-tact motor. Okay, like just that basically built an engine in Technic. I'm assuming that's what he means. But anyway, all right. Uh, Jumping into the Beyond the no, the new Elementary, they did a quick review, obviously based on the photos they've seen of the set, because no one's. I don't think I know this. I know the influencers have gotten copies of the set, but I don't think the drop date for them posting the actual videos of the actual build have come out yet. But yeah, so New Elementary did a quick review on it. I'm just going to jump over to the new parts because we've already talked about a good portion of it, which obviously the new parts link didn't bring me down to new parts, but close enough. So there's some recolors, new molds, and rare elements. So I'm just going to open this up in a new, open image, a new tab. So there is really. Okay. I was expecting it to be a bigger picture. So there's this ring here, which is actually just a recolor. This was a friend's a dots piece, I think it was, in one of the pastel colors, but it's like a black rain on a 1x1 tile. I'm not sure what there's. Oh, the gray canes. So the Fabuland style canes that are being used as one of the ladders up the side of the boat. I'm assuming these are recolors of the string with the clips or with the end on it, and some hot dogs attached to that. We'll go back to the actual text in a minute and see the Sonic Rain in white. I'm assuming that's what they're pointing at there, and that's the paint roller. I don't know what that is. Oh, that might be a 1x1 round, and then possibly a Technic piece.
Or radar dish.
Yeah, it could be. Tile 1x1 with special clip bar in black. It's the first neutral color. The Shepherd's Crook, got that one right. Cable flexible 21 long with connectors and bars and medium nougat. Plate special 1x1 stud with 3x3 ring. So far I'm 4 for 4 because I hadn't read that.
It's a top hat.
Top hat with pin and anti stud and black. First recolor Amelia's dark purple magic hat. Okay, cool. Rare pieces. So the arm holding in the spears here. I guess is the 1x1 round with the clip on the back in tan. I think the yellow tile inverted.
Yeah.
So there's a new round boat that's like the boat stud, but it's flat. It's like a regular 2x2 round tile, but with anti studs. The flag, obviously, and I think that's a printed. Oh, it's a 1x2 printed letter. And parts of interest. So there's also. I've never seen this part before, but apparently it's been in 10 sets from 2016 to 2021. So it's a string with a toe ball on the end.
Oh.
I've never seen this for this part.
Me neither.
So I don't know string cord with end ball. It's a long string with a black ball at the end. Let's not go there. That fixes the Mixel. It's the Mixel style clip. The other end of the screen has no connector at all, so you can tie it to a winch, or in this case, Lego Dots clip bar. Okay, so it's one end is the ball, the other end is just a bare string.
You can tie it to a winch. Oh no, a winch. Sorry.
Yeah. Anyways, so I just thought that was kind of interesting.
Yep.
And the only other thing I was going to mention, and the only reason I pulled this up, because I always check bricks or the Brickset for their sets that were currently added, and I came across this guy.
Oh,
which is
bad
honestly not the best looking set, I have to say, but it's a City Space set, and I don't know.
I don't think it looks that bad.
No, it doesn't look that bad. I'm just saying it's, it's I don't know. I think I'm just upset because it's like one we can't easily get.
Yeah.
So
it's now, one we can easily build, though.
Yeah, we can easily build it, and I know there are retailers in Europe that we can easily order this from as well. So it's not a big deal. But yeah, there was that one that came available, and I think that's it for newish stuff.
Newish.
Yeah. Oh, this is the candy store. That could be the gift of purchase coming up. I thought it was a flower shop. It was a candy shop. So.
I prefer the 12-in-1 set.
Oh yeah, Axel might check the shops that sell Lego magazines over here. Yeah. So, that works. So, and hopefully, if I'm going to Denmark next year, which is still my plan, I haven't actually done any planning for it, but hopefully I'll be able to pick up some of those anyhow too, and ship them back. You want one too? Axel, if you can manage to get a couple of them, let me know. I'll pay for it, and shipping, we'll figure it out, and you can ship it out to me or whatever, and then I'll get it to Dave. Because I hope to see Dave in November. But who knows? We'll see. Actually, I might maybe see him earlier. I don't know.
I might be number 255.
255. Yeah. Dave's gonna wait last minute for Atlanta. No, not Atlanta. For Bricks of the Six.
Yeah.
So yeah, that wraps up the news. Oh yeah, €5 a thing. Shipping's is €20 extra. Yeah, I get that, and like I said, I've got no problem paying for that stuff to get copies of those things because they're just fun to have. So. But yeah, that wraps up the news. Yeah, we were talking about, Dave mentioned 256. So Matt is thinking of coming to Bricks of the Six. So in our group chat, he asked the other day, what's the cutoff or what's the last day for registering for Bricks of the Six, because he's still not 100% sure if he can make it. And Graham said there isn't really a last day. It's capped at 256 people. Why? Because that's a video game 8-bit, 16-bit video game error. Usually you'd run out of buffer space at 256 and your game would error out, and it was a goal to achieve, I guess. So he just always liked the number. So apparently Dave, if he registers, he'll be 255. I think Bricks in the Six, from what Graham said, was at 180, I think, currently, which has already beaten their last year's mark, total from last year, which is awesome. So yeah, that's the 256 inside joke. I'm trying to think if there was anything else that we had chatted about in our chat. Oh, I just opened up a video of it, the unboxing of that. Oh yeah, the other thing. Yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say the other thing of interest, and I just saw this today, and I stopped sharing, and I'm gonna have to share again. So give me a moment. Entire screen. The 3PO actually has a new part in it. 2 new parts, which is the corner of his head and this new curved brick.
Yep.
So we have another new curved, 2 new curved pieces coming into in the future. So kind of an interesting thing. I think that was all that we had. Yep. I'm just gonna go back to our view, and I'll just quickly.
Yeah, I was gonna say that there might be a one-day show in Quebec City.
Oh yeah,
in October.
Oh, yeah. Quebec. That's the 1 ton of bricks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. In Quebec City. Okay.
In Quebec City.
In November.
In November. Yeah, because the well, the three guys that are taking over, which are Etienne,
Yeah.
Marc-André, and Eric.
Yeah.
They're trying to put a show together
Okay.
to, of course, get some more funds to probably plan another Bricomani
Brilliant.
in 2025.
Okay. Good.
So yeah, so they put out a survey for people in Quebec saying, hey, if you're interested, we might we're considering combining the Kellogg meeting with
Well, that.
which happens usually happens on a Saturday, with a show that would happen on Sunday.
Yeah.
So, and for me, that would turn out to be amazing because I'm actually having a corporate retreat on October 21st to October 24th
Okay.
in Wendake, which is like right next to Quebec City.
Okay.
So the if the meeting happens at on October 19th, I just drive
Oh,
there.
you
I,
said
I
you
tend
said
to
originally in November, so it's actually in October. Okay.
October, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I was
October,
gonna. Yeah.
October, yeah. So
But
I
you'd already be there.
actually drive down to the October meeting on the
Yeah.
19th. I do a show on the 20th. I stay there. I
Yeah.
work the Monday, and then I check into the hotel where I get my corporate retreat, and so
Yeah.
I don't have to drive up and down to Quebec City all the weekend. So yeah,
Yeah. Makes sense.
and
I,
probably I'll get like my my kilometers paid by the company
oh yeah.
for
Well, yeah.
driving down to
That's
Quebec City. So
yeah. Obviously not your hotel for the days that you're staying extra, but you know.
no,
But
but the organizers say they might get like a special rate from an
mhm.
adjacent hotel, or one of my colleagues actually who's actually booking the retreat, because that's on their part. One of my colleagues actually said, "Hey, maybe I could get you the special rate for the
Oh, into the weekend.
Wendake hotel for
Yeah.
the previous day." So I'm like, "Oh." And she might, if it's not for the rate, she might get me an early check-in, so
Okay.
I might be able to work from the hotel on
Oh, like
Monday. So
they've yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Um. Um. I forgot what I was going to say. Well, I know what I wanted to say, but Brick Rodeo happened last weekend. Matt went. I was hoping he might join us tonight as well to kind of talk about it. But it's one of those shows. Brick Rodeo is interesting because it travels between three cities: Houston, Austin, and Dallas, I believe, in Texas. This year it was in Austin, and I've always thought about going to that one, but I mean, also, July in Texas, I'm thinking you'd be cooking.
yeah,
But they had a very interesting thing in the front hall, which I'm just about to pop up on the screen, which is like, oh, so awesome. They have a brick
wow,
rodeo mosaic that they had laid on the
very cool.
floor. And I mean, when I first saw it, I'm like, hey, that looks, it doesn't look like mine at all, but
No,
it's actually quite large as well, like a lot more detail in the figs and stuff, compared to my version, obviously, because
yeah,
different style. But I absolutely love it. They also got the Brick Rodeo logo on the purple guy, which I thought was absolutely cool. So I just wanted to share that with you guys because I think that's just an awesome
very cool, very
way
cool.
to promote your show. And I'm assuming they probably do a different one of these for each year type thing. I don't know if this was an activity, at least not for the public. Maybe this might have been a build activity for the event, the attendees.
Yeah,
But saying that, this doesn't look like it's. I don't think this is tiled. I think this is brick built.
yeah, it
I
looks
don't
to
know.
be
Can I
brick
get
built.
closer? Where's this from? Oh, this is actually in a video. So this is actually a YouTube video that I found because I couldn't find a picture of it. So I found someone that actually had a YouTube video checking out Brick Rodeo 2024 in Austin, Texas. This is from Bricking Chris. If you actually want to watch the video, this is literally the first second of the video. It's 5 minutes. But like I said, I just grabbed the picture because or just grabbed I literally have a paused video going right here on the screen. So, but yeah,
Cool,
I thought it was
very cool,
absolutely adorable, and I wanted to share that. So yeah,
very
there's so many
cool.
shows that I want to hit and go to. That one of these years I'll try and get to them all. But
When we
and
retired, Jeff.
I met with my financial planner. I have a financial planner. I met with my financial planner last week as well, and still 65, but I can retire comfortably at 65.
Oh,
So, and depending on how the next 16 years goes, hopefully it's way before 65. Hopefully it depends on my life situation, but so at least I know I have a date now where I know for sure I can retire. But beyond that, anyway, um, yeah,
we'll do the tour of the shows when we retire, Jeff.
I'd prefer to not do it when I retire. I'd prefer to do it earlier because I don't want to be
Yeah, but
65.
when we retire, we'll have the time.
Oh
We can
yes,
make it a
you
road
know,
trip, like
there are so many
a
people that
few
have said
months
that
road trip.
when they retire, they're going to have the time to do stuff. And so many of those people, you never like. Deborah was always like, "Oh, when I'll retire, I'm just going to build Lego all the time," and she does build Lego from time to time, but she's building Lego less than when she was actually employed because she's traveling all the way everywhere and
Yeah,
stuff. Right?
but she
Which
chose
I,
to travel. I mean,
yeah, I get that, but I mean, I don't like when I retire, I want to be able to like I literally would want to focus like switch focus to be my job is now Lego, like not working for Lego, not producing videos for at
yeah,
streaming and trying to be an influencer because who wants a 65-year-old influencer?
no.
But I want to be able to just like build Lego and stuff as much as possible. Um, but I don't know. We'll see.
I'm not saying we do shows all the time. I'm saying we pick one year,
Yeah.
like the first year, and
Oh, and travel.
we travel.
We
We
get
do all
mobile
the
homes.
or like we get the trailer and can
Oh,
afford
just literally, yeah,
hotels.
yeah, yeah. There are some people in the Lego community that basically have campers. Like they've got those travel trailers or
Yeah,
travel like mobile homes that in the back have the vehicle storage or the utility vehicle storage type thing, and all their Lego display goes in the back. And the sleeping quarters are in the front and food and everything. So, and they work it out with venues like at Atlanta, no, at Brickfest, Alabama, in the loading area. So this is 2 years ago, 3 years ago. In the loading area, there was a mobile home parked back there the whole weekend. They had worked it out with the convention space, and they were just living in the back parking lot of the events for that week or whatever. And it's like, okay, that's pretty fun. And I mean, usually you can park at WalMarts or
yeah.
campsites or whatever, right? So, but yeah, I mean, I've always thought about that too. Is just let's buy a $200,000 motorhome so that we can go travel to Lego shows. It's like, wait, wouldn't it be just cheaper to have hotels?
I think it would be cheaper to just if you're doing uh, like one season thing.
Yeah,
You're doing all the shows on one summer, or
yeah.
yeah, you don't have to buy a mobile home, or
No,
you
no,
just
agreed.
you just
But
go to the hotels that
yeah, yeah. It's just I think the whole thing is trying to plan the travel to be able to go to things like because I mean Brick Rodeo, you'd be in Austin, Texas, and then what's the next one? Virginia, I think, is in a couple of weeks. No, Virginia's at the end of August. I don't know what shows are going on, but I don't know. Mid-August is Salt Lake City for brick not brick slopes, brick cascades. No,
yeah,
brick slopes.
like shows
Um,
in yeah.
so I mean, like that's a lot of weird traveling as well. It's not like you're going, city to city. You're kind of going
Yeah,
everywhere.
it's not
Yeah,
a straight line.
no, no.
That I'll give
But
you
you're
that.
also seeing the country. So
Yeah,
why not?
yeah,
Yeah,
and between shows you're playing tourist. You're
yeah,
visiting
for
stuff
sure.
and
Oh yeah, no, that's
taking
that's
pictures.
definitely a dream. And I mean, obviously, you got weeks between shows, so yeah, you play tourists, you go to different cities, and like, well, we got to be here. We're here. Let's stop at any cities in here that we want,
Yeah,
right? Yeah. So yeah, for sure. Of course, you're pulling a trailer as well, probably with your stuff in it. So
yeah.
you know,
Or we could travel light. I mean, we
travel
don't
light.
have to. We don't have to take
Well,
your
I mean, yeah, you
castle.
could have a trunk full of Lego versus a
Yeah.
trailer. And stuff. True enough. So are we traveling together, or
Yes.
this one I'm not sure. Me and
Yeah.
Dave are taking
Yeah.
plane, trains, and automobiles. Isn't this? That's not the. No, it
Yeah.
has nothing to do with the actual movie. But all right, I'm in. We're about the same age. We'll probably retire around the same time. I'm in.
Probably.
We can be Abner's finally. So Abner was at Brick Rodeo, and he is. I think he signed up for Bricks in the Six.
Probably he was there last year.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
Was he at Bricks in the Six?
Yes.
I didn't think Abner was.
Yes. He
Okay.
talked a whole lot with David.
Oh yeah. You're right. Okay, I was thinking he wasn't there, but no, that was Brickman. He didn't make it too.
No,
That
Brickamani
was the
wasn't
same
there.
weekend as the
But Bricks in the 60 was there. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
the same weekend as Skerback. So
Scareback, yeah, which is another one that's like the dream. But yeah. Anyways, I guess we're at an hour 35. We should probably call it a night. So thank you everybody for coming out. We're at 10 people right now, so thanks everybody for coming out. And I just said that twice. Have a great night. We will see you next week. And
like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Yeah, because Cowdays has 1,000 viewers, and we have it has 1,000 subscribers. That was the reason why he didn't make our video 2 weeks ago, which was a short one, because he was busy doing his own YouTube video about liking and subscribing, or about subscribers. We're in the 350 range, I think. So Cowdays has also been making videos since 2006. We started COVID, so I'm not arguing. Anyways, yes, don't like and do what you want. Have fun. We'll see you later. Hit the button now.